Good morning, everybody, or welcome back to the long dark. How is everybody's day going? Well, I hope. And I'm going to make a slight confession here. That title is literally accurate. It is a record Stalker run. It's my record Stalker run. Today I should surpass my previous Voyager run of 516 days. I will hit 517 days. So it is literally true, but it is arguably a little clickbaity. So where are we? We are in Coastal Highway. We are setting up for a new trade. And in fact, Astrid is about to go to sleep to get that 517-day personal best. So, let's get that part out of the way. Oh, I should also add that apparently, according to YouTube, I have just hit the 1,000 videos mark. Actually, I suspect this is going to be my 1,002nd, but it kind of depends on when YouTube finishes processing the videos, I think. Additionally, it's actually only 820 live streams I've done. Well, actually, technically I've done more than that, but on this channel it's 820. Right, I hope that's all clear. Let's see. Do I have food on me? I do. I should probably get some more. Get me through the night.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Anything? Am I attracting attention from the bear in that direction? Ever since I shot that bear in this location, it has never returned, despite the fact that it actually goes up and down that road. I'm not sure whether I should be grateful or not. Hey, Tony! Hello, Violent Knight. How are you? Oh, pardon me. It is extremely dark in here. I'm also about to make another trade. I'm grinding through trades right now. Oh, good heavens. How many auroras have I had in succession? Is it 4? It's getting crazy. He must realize a trade is coming up. How does Sutherland, the trader, manage to summon up an aurora on demand?
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Yes, it does. At about, I think it's 10 p.m. this evening, something like that. The final part of Wintermute. Yes, I'll be getting it. Yes, I'll be running it. I'll probably stream it at the weekends, like I did with the previous one, the previous 5 parts. "517 days, 12 hours, 23 minutes. There we go. That is officially my personal best. Which I know, compared with people who have thousands of days in game, isn't very much, but it's my personal best. This time, during the Voyager run, I was dead of suffocation in the mine in the zone of contamination. Right. Let's see if we can finish off our trade today.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
This is all the stuff I'm taking for trading, with the exception of the fish, I hope, if I've got everything right. No, it doesn't look like fantastic weather for it, but still. At least I know that the way over should be comparatively safe on the grounds that everything between me and there should be safely dead. Why am I carrying so much? I need to clear that up. I don't need all that oil. I'm carrying too much. What do you mean, invalid location to deploy travois? Which rhymes, curiously speaking. There we go. Alright, let me just divest myself of stuff that I really don't need to be carrying. Earliest I can do that will probably be Sunday. Oh, hang on a second. What else am I carrying that I don't need to be? Well, the fish. Yeah, I won't be carrying the fish. Oh, oil. I've got too much oil as usual. Right, there we go. Oh, and I'm carrying entirely too... I forgot. I spent yesterday recycling my axes. I needed 14, no, 12 12 fur. So I recycled all my as many axes as I needed. All right, let's start picking stuff up.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Cloth. How much cloth do I need? Oh, it's not good weather for making this trade, I can tell you. How much cloth? 5 cloth. Alright, how much water did he want? Okay, cured hides, that, and cloth.
Wonder if I can drop any.
4 liters. Oh, 6 liters. 6 liters of water. So all I have left in principle is... Okay, done. Yes, yes, yes. 4 kilograms of meat. That's done, that's done, that's done. Right. Wow. Oh. So I'll head out to the fishing hut. Let's add to my arrow collection. 45 arrowheads. Not counting the number of actual arrows I already have. which is somewhat ludicrous. Why am I carrying those? It doesn't matter. It's not heavy enough. Hello, Nika Brika. I was just explaining that I just surpassed my personal best in long dark runs. Okay, let's grab some moldy bear meat. I don't really need it, but still. Yeah, 517 days. Is there anything else I need? I don't think so. Let's just make sure that the way is clear while I dash to. Do you know, I probably should pick up some firewood. And I mean, in addition to what I've got. Oh, grief. Don't do that to me, you silly dear. Is there any suitable firewood around here, or have I cleared it all out already? The reason I'm suddenly going after firewood is it occurs to me that I've been using the stuff at the fishing hut, and I might be somewhat low. I thought I had some spare cedar sort of lying around. I ought to take the bow out just in case. Oh, right, go ahead. A more suitable reason for listening to me, I cannot imagine. And of course, this would happen. Come on then, let's get this over with. That's not what normally happens. Oh, drat. I haven't got an axe. I went to all that trouble to recycle my axes, and I didn't pick up a new axe. It's turning into one of those days where I forget everything. And in case anybody's wondering why I simply didn't use the... this is not the entirety of my hatchet collection. That's only 4 of them. I have all those as well. That's 16 axes. All of a sudden, recycling them into fur firewood makes sense, doesn't it? And now, given that I know it's over there, I should probably go and hunt that wolf. So I don't want to have it bothering me while I'm hauling a lot of stuff across the ice. So we will now go hunt that wolf. And then we'll head for the fishing hut. I do believe that's fur. Where'd you go, Mr. Wolf? Hello? Where did he go? Or her? Oh! Where are you? That was my jump scare for the day. Hopefully the only one. Oh, there you are. I've never actually tried this before. I was reminded what Dani was telling me once about hiding under the pier. That wasn't a very good shot, but the good news is, if it can be described as that, it's not good news for the wolf. It will die, and it's not like I don't have enough arrows, so... Oh, you're kidding me. There's another one. That wasn't the same wolf, was it? Right. Don't think I've ever had a situation where... No, there's one of them. I don't know if it's the same one. I was going to say, I don't think I've ever had a situation where a wolf has attacked me, been shot, beaten up, and then attacked me again. But I could be wrong. Oh, there's another one on the ice over there. Is that one directly ahead of me too? Don't think so. Oh, that might be a dead one, I suppose. I don't remember that little blob on the ice there. That's not the best position I could have. Oh, that'll do. Well, he is definitely going to come and make an issue of it. Yeah, I think that is one of the wolves. It is. And there's my arrow. I'm going to miss this bow when it's no longer usable. Right, 4 kilos of fresh meat needed. That was unfortunate. Still, I think I have 4 kilos of meat. I do not. I only need to be slightly lucky and I can get 4 kilos of meat with 1 fish. Yeah, there we go. Excuse me a moment. I am debating with myself whether to dash for the... We'll go up and over the island. The bear's dead because I killed it yesterday. It is currently inhabiting a meat curing box. I think there's another dead wolf over there. I forget how many dead wolves I have left in my wake. It's, I think, over 200 by now. Most of which I've ended up wearing, except for the 30 odd that I've got back in the hut. The Quonset garage, I should say. Oh, come on. Oh.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Oh, that's silly on my part. Should have brought a rabbit pie. This is going to be awkward. Okay. I don't want to accidentally lock the trading box. I don't want to be walking across the ice in the middle of an aurora either, but oh well.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
I know what I'm going to do.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
Ah, you won't have too much longer, Astrid. Alright, so let's transfer that. Let's transfer that. And that should be everything. What? Oh, cloth. Ah. That should be it. Okay. And yeah, with a bit of luck, I can just make it back home.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
I could actually just carry the fish as is. I just don't want to be too smelly on the ice. And there should be an aurora this evening. I get to complete the trade, go back, pick up my stuff, wait for the next aurora, do another trade. I must admit, I never actually thought I'd end up grinding in this game for trades. It's not quite like grinding in something like Warframe, where you do the same thing over and over again. This, at least, is a little bit of variation. My only concern really about being too smelly is the wolf there off to my left. As I've said before, I have seen it come on the ice when I was doing smelly stuff up by the fishing hut, to the extent that I once had more or less in this picture two bears. Morning, Pseudo. How are you doing? Yeah. I do not want to be out in the middle of an aurora, because I've never actually been walking around in the middle of an aurora, but my understanding is that the predators, and presumably the moose, who practically counts as a predator for all the damage it does, get a little bit angrier. But in principle, the predators around here should be safely dead. Don't let me distract you from your class. Alright.
I wonder if I can drop any of this fear.
We'll cook that up in the morning, possibly.
I'm gonna need to rest soon.
Well, that turned into a surprisingly successful day. Good grief, going backwards and forwards across the ice really does a number. Okay. It's insufficient in Aurora to kick the... to turn the radio on. That's better.
You again. Moving out.
And as I've said before, I'm after specifically the bushcraft bow and the wolfskin head wrap thing. So, hopefully in the morning we have another gallop across the ice. Everything really should be dead now between Astrid and the island. At least I'm getting to eat some of my really rotten, disgusting meat. Okay. Let's see. Oh. This is not too bad. The only thing about it is I don't want to end up in the middle of a blizzard. I'm going to give it an hour. I still have plenty of time. If a blizzard blows up, then that's fine. If a blizzard doesn't blow up, that is also fine. Oh, we seem to be good. Sports bows at 49%. I am really going to miss this bow. Under other circumstances, I would harvest the dead wolves, but to be honest with you, I don't really need them. We'll see. Maybe I will, just to be a completionist. I mean, even giving Sutherland 4 wolf pelts doesn't really make much difference to my supply. I think I had 4 wolf pelts on the floor curing. Bear's Den on the right. I think there's a dead wolf over there. That one came a long way. Well, like I say, my priority... Well, I didn't say. My priority right now is finishing off this trade. Once I've done that, then I'm in a position to say, do I want to go after the wolves? Yeah, a bit late in the day to see the trader's boat. There we go. That's why I ate the rabbit pie. Gives me a bit of extra carrying oomph. For some strange reason, that is one of the weirdest game mechanics. Eat a rabbit pie, you can carry a bunch more. The effect lasts a good long time as well. Oh, I wonder if that is actually a wolf or a body. I mean, human body. Nope, that's a wolf, all right. Is it? Yeah, it is. What ravaged this wolf? It wasn't me. Or was it flung up? I'll just grab the pelt. Oh boy. Yeah, this is not optimum. Particularly seeing as I immediately went the wrong way. There's the salt deposit, which I don't need and I should pick up. Don't know if I can go up here. Apparently I can. Nope, I'm not stopping for this anymore. Mainly because I don't like not seeing where I'm going. Even if I do kind of know where I'm going. Find the bear's cave, turn right. Unless I've gone completely the wrong way. Which I did, didn't I? Did I? Did I go completely the wrong way? Oh, this is not great. Yeah, I've gone the wrong way. Okay, I am actually slightly lost. That is... Yeah, okay. Find the misanthrope's cottage. Yeah, this is why I don't like walking around where I can't see where I'm going, because if you get lost, it's... There we go. There's the misanthrope's cottage. Hello, misanthrope's... Sorry, homestead. Now we go down this way. Yep. Could be worse. I could be in that blizzard where I made a complete circle, completely unbeknownst. There's the bear's den, which means that the... If I keep going this way... I should hit the shoreline. Or, if I'm... slightly lucky. The hut. There's the hut. There was that occasion where what was it, in Desolation Point? I literally did, I think it was in Blizzard or Fog, literally followed the line of dead wolves. There we go. Didn't get the line quite right. You can see why in a blizzard this would have been potentially problematic, so I wouldn't have seen that. Granted, had I hit here, I would have simply gone on until I hit the road. And one way or the other, once you hit the road, you can find where you're going. And here we are. Oh, this is disgusting. Right. I have to take a quick potty break. I'll be back in a couple of minutes. Here we are again. I'm going to grab that firewood, I think. Good thing about this area, if I run out of hatchets, I can always get more. Yeah.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Turned out nice. For certain values of nice. I forgot to ask Danny, what are Peanut and Co. up to?
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Right, let us cook up some fish. Oh, I'm going to need my pots. Oh. Probably hasn't had treats. Or hugs. Or you're in the way of something.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Let's see if I can. Yes. That little pile of meat over there are basically bear snacks. Or they're complaining that your keyboard is insufficiently comfortable. Please don't get going with the fire. I don't want you to do that. Oh, you're going to do that. Oops. Oh, you're kidding me. Ah. Oh well. It was only one piece. Oh. Now, if I am... Oh, that's hilarious, Danny. Is it the same, do you think, for them as sitting on a real keyboard? Do they think it discomforts you as much? Right. One thing I suppose I'd better do is, actually... check to see how much damage I took by being a little bit mauled. New. Decent. Okay. What else needs fixing? Okay, those two kind of need fixing. 32 degrees centigrade. It's not as high as I can get it, I don't think. I think I can go higher than that. If I really want to, I can get up to 34 degrees. Probably 35. Why, with all these birch trees around, assuming those are birch trees, do I not get birch bark being dropped around here? I mean, that would be useful.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
The good news is I do have stuff I can still harvest in terms of cloth and other useful things. You're kidding me. Alright, what do we think, guys? Do we think he's going to have anything worth getting?
Up for another trade? It's not much, but it's what I've got.
Oh, grief. Oh, I need a car battery for that. Okay, alright. I'll go for that. Salt, broth, and a fresh rabbit. I don't need that because I'm already at maximum. I don't need salt. It's the only thing I can actually make use of. And for that, he wants a car battery, which means a trip back to...
That's fine, I guess.
Which means I've got to go back to Desolation Point and hope I didn't pick up all the car batteries there. Well. Who's up for a quick trip to Desolation Point? And that's assuming that I still have car batteries there. If I don't... If there isn't, there's... I picked up a car battery at the Hibernia whale processing plant last time. But I don't think it's the only car battery there. I think there are others. I'm trying to think where else there would be one. If I can't get one there, I've used them all up here. So let's see. If there isn't a car battery at this point, there isn't one on the Crumbling Highway. There isn't one here. There are no cars at Mystery Lake, are there? There's nothing in Forlorn Muskeg. There is, I think, a car battery at the Broken Railroad. Would I have to go all the way back to Broken Railroad just to pick up a silly car battery? That would be funny. Apart from that, this is the area. For those who don't know, this area that I'm outlining here, Broken Railroad, Mystery Lake, or actually off the edge of the map over here as well. This area is the area I've spent most of this run in. I think I was in Pleasant Valley briefly. Is there a car battery in Pleasant Valley? I do not remember. There are cars there. I would have to check and see how I get to Pleasant Valley from the coastal highway. I know you can get there. I think you go through one of the mines, don't you? So I could do that. So I'd have to check Desolation Point first. If there isn't one there, go up here. Or alternatively, go to Broken Railroad. All for a stew, which is basically a duplicate for making a rabbit pie without the pie. And we are now solidly into my longest run ever. What are the dangers in Desolation Point? Not the moose. Was the moose back last time? Can't remember, but I went round him. I missed the bear. Right, I'm dreadfully sorry, but my kidneys seem to be running overtime today. So I'll be back in a couple of minutes. I apologize for this. Right, sorry about that. I genuinely imbibed more fluids than usual this morning. I don't have diabetes. I got tested earlier this year. Right. I should. Oh, right. I was actually fixing stuff, wasn't I? Let's repair everything. Okay. Oh, did I? I'm carrying excess, aren't I? Yep. So, car battery, which means what am I carrying that's so heavy? Oh, that doesn't help. Oh, and the fish doesn't help, and that doesn't help. So, pop that away. Pop that away. What's my load like now? And then I will drop the fish off. Yeah, I'm thinking of heading out pretty much now. Grab some pemmican. I've got pemmican. Yeah. A token feather. Oh, I'm carrying. Drop that. And wow. I'm in a position to move fairly quickly. The only downside is... well, there isn't really a downside. Three-point, that's enough. Traveling food. I guess I'm headed. I'm going to need to pick up sticks. Although, okay, is there any place on the way I'm likely to get stuck? No, really, no. It's all a fairly straight journey through. Desolation Highway it is. I do have my pot on me, don't I? Yes, I do. I don't need all that pemmican. Seems excessive. Okay, actually, here's a thought I haven't tried. Have not tried. Ah, let's drop half of it. There we go. Right, this time with determination and a sense of purpose. It's a bit late in the day. I can always stop over in the somewhere. The good thing, of course, is that because I'm going to Desolation Point... Oh, there's another wolf. There it was. That's my arrow. What you want to bet, I'll get to the Hibernia processing station and I won't be able to find a car battery. I thought there was more than one there, but I could be wrong. I just found out today, incidentally, that it's Easter. Which means I have... Probably this afternoon I need to go and get a suitable Easter egg for my son. I'm hoping the chocolatier in town, there's a Thornton's, they do halfway decent Easter eggs, so I'll get him one there. I'm going to need to see if I can find out where the other sports bow is in the game. Mind you, if I get the recipe or the blueprint for the bushcraft bow, which is what this is all about, that is apparently the best bow in the game. Or so I'm told. This sports bow is the first time I ever saw it. I picked it up at on Drift Island in the Forsaken Airfield. I should also be on the lookout for rose hips, although I think I've got them. Very good chance I'll run into wolves down here. Did I leave? I just had a thought. I have them occasionally. Did I leave rose hips over here? Where's the... I left a bunch of salt. Apparently. One time I came through here thinking I was being clever, ran slap bang into one of the wolves. The only irritating thing about coming this way is I can get down. I don't think I've got an easy way. To get back up. But we'll try. I think I tried this last time, didn't I? Get down this way. I don't think I can get up. No, I can't. So... last time coming out of Desolation Point, I had a wolf follow me all the way to the mine. Ah, happy days. I'm actually going to use one of my flares. Hey, Donnie? You can tell our friends I picked up the coal. Or some of it, at any rate. And you can tell I've been down here before because of the ruined torch left behind. And this one. And that one. And seeing as I've got it, I may as well keep using it. For those who don't know, reminding me to pick up coal, even when I don't really need the extra burden, is something of a joke. Generally accompanied by shock and horror that I would do such a thing. It's right up there with birch bark, although I normally do pick up birch bark. By the way, I'm guessing the reason we haven't seen Anna last few days is because of the my change to British summertime, or rather the country's change to British summertime. Yeah, and you can tell that I've been looking for batteries here before because the hoods of the various vehicles are open. Now, in principle, he should leave me alone. But, as I've discovered, if you get too close, you can actually trigger an attack. I had that happen once, which ended, I think it was an interloper run, wasn't it? Yeah. The good/bad news is that if he keeps following me, he's going to get distracted by rabbits down here. Excuse me, rabbits, you're going to be used as a diversion. Well, quick run to Desolation Point. What did I learn? I can actually do it without running into food. And as you can see, I've got... yeah. Alright, let's have a quick look, see what's on the ice. There's the moose. Now, the moose is, again, for the uninitiated, the moose I have hunted. I think I've got a spare hide in there. But I can go round him. The second danger is, you can just see the ship in there. That's the Riken. I think it's called the Riken, isn't it? And there's a bear that can sort of cover that general sort of area. Last time I just took a chance and didn't. And the time before last, that thing trampled me. So, but yes, you can see that I've actually been here before. From the amount of meat and bits I've left behind. The problem with the rockfish is it doesn't provide any vitamin C. Hi, Riss. How you doing? Been a while? Oh! Hello, Nimawat Enterprises. Welcome to both of you. Oh, what project are you working on? So, yes, as you can see. I can never remember what I've got in these things. Oh, that's useful. I can tear that down. Yeah, as you can see, I have quite a bit of resources in terms of bits and pieces in here. And as you can see, I have quite a bit of cured meat too. Should have thought to bring some salt. And as you can see, I have axes. One quick impromptu tour, and as you can see also up here, I have 27 arrowheads. All right, that sounds very laudable. I didn't realize, I'd forgotten I had those here. There's my cured moose hide. So I have the fixings to fix things. That's the workbench I built, and yeah. So here we are. Do you know, I didn't realize that was here.
This'll come in handy.
Oh, I've forgotten I had some of this stuff. Oh, good grief, that's a long... That's quite a long commute. Oh, that's interesting. Where did the moose go? Also slightly disturbing. It has to be said, the moose, while I have in this run typically seen it on that little rock right in front of me, during my Voyager run you could find it over by the bridge as well. Oh, that's good to know, Riss. In fact, I'm not quite sure if the expression is fond memories. I had an encounter with the bear and the moose simultaneously. After which a bit blizzard blew in, and I came down that bridge there, and could see could see the moose's antlers through the blizzard, and I think I managed to scare it away, but I didn't get trampled by it. Yeah, I know what nursing is. Where? Oh, there it is. Okay. The problem with moose hide is there's only two uses for it. One is making that, which I've got, and you can repair with leather. The other is for making a moose hide coat. And if you want to repair that, you just take it apart and remanufacture it again. You do sometimes see the bear on that slope. In fact, one of my best rifle shots ever was from below me. You can't quite see, yeah, from about that rocky outcrop all the way over there, and it ultimately killed the bear. I think that was probably my best rifle shot in the game. While I was hunting the moose, I should add. That was a long time ago. And I have not carried the revolver or... Oh no, I know I carried the revolver to... the transfer pass, didn't I? And then I think I brought it back. Did I bring the revolver back from the transfer pass? So I've mostly been using the bow. I kind of reserved the revolver for those moments where you have to shoot your way into a location. That sounds like a plan. Riss? Well, might as well. I think we speed run through the night, see what the weather is like, see if we can't sneak into the Hibernia processing station. Find what we need. And I will grab some food from outside. If I don't have to use the pemmican, I won't use it. That all sounds very beneficial. Oh, I do have salt in here. Yeah, in principle, if I just sneak around there, I can avoid the moose. And if I really need to, I can shoot the bear from the prow of the whaling vessel. Unfortunately, you can't use the harpoon gun. Well, that sounds more like prejudice than anything else. Chris. Nursing is not dead. Better not be. Need nurses. If it's a full blizzard outside, I'm probably not going. That's not too bad. Oh, look. Oh, now this is not something... Oh, for a second I thought it was going to head off over to the bridge. I've never actually seen the moose cross from the bridge to the... And I'm pointing as if you can see me. I apologize. And if I do it sort of like this, it doesn't make any sense. Well, actually it does. Yeah. So I've never actually seen the moose cross the ice between this location over here and this location down there. I've only ever seen it sort of appear in one or the other, but it appears that's not what's going to occur today, so... I would rather have a little bit more visibility. But that can be arranged. Well, sort of. It's very humanitarian of you, Riss. I can't remember what school project that was, to be honest. Okay. I'm not massively caring for the way... That is arguably a bit in the way. Let's see if I can sneak around. Riss, I don't remember everything. "820 live streams on this channel. I really can't be expected to remember everything everyone has told me. I do my best, but I'm only human. Arguably. I don't like this at all. This is turning into a blizzard. I do not want to be wandering around the ice in the middle of a blizzard. Oh yeah, that doesn't sound good. Yep. Or rather, nope. Alright. Listen, I'm still learning the names of everybody's fur babies. So, specific conversations, nip and tuck whether I'll remember them. Oh yeah. Heading across the ice is not a great idea when it's this cold. Yeah. Warm enough here where I'm sheltered. Freezing over there. Possible blizzard coming in. Not a great situation to be in. And there is always the ridiculous temptation to take a bow shot from there. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Riss. Yeesh. Yeah. Well, the good news is that I don't have to rush this because I will be back. Now, tomorrow could be problematic. In principle, some point tomorrow, I have a new washing machine turning up. And I don't know what time, so a good chance is it'll be right in the middle of this live stream. But in principle, tomorrow, we'll try and get to the Hibernia processing station. Oh, that sounds terrible. It sounds like a panic attack. I've actually had that. Something like your experience there. Yeah. So, as I'm saying, I'll be back this evening with Warframe, as usual. My Warframe streams seem to be turning into 3-hour epics, and I tend to start an hour early too. But given that Warframe tends to be somewhat repetitive, you're not missing a lot. Anyway, I hope everybody has a very good day. Take care of yourselves. And I will see you all next time. I am going now, Riss. Yes, I have been doing this for over 2 hours. I have to get on. I have to go into town for starters. And then I have to have lunch and so on and so forth and what have you. But like I say, I'll be back with Warframe No, literally, if you look, I've been going for 2 hours. It is 10:52, so this is normal for me. I'm not avoiding you, if that's what you're afraid of. Definitely not. No, you can't. Honestly, Riz, you arrived late in the stream. Maybe you didn't realize this, but here in the UK, we recently switched from Greenwich Mean Time to British Summer Time. British Summer Time is 1 hour ahead. So that means I started at an hour. Oh grief! For some people, it would be an hour earlier than usual. But no, like I say, you can look. 2 hours, 7 minutes. So, as I'm saying, no, you are of course absolutely welcome. I look forward to seeing you. But like I say, tomorrow is a very good chance it'll be interrupted by a new washing machine being installed. So anyway, I say again, thank you everybody for watching. It is much appreciated. I'll see you next time.